Hello everyone, this is Goosebumps Godzilla, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Goosebumps reboot series. So, just in case you don't know, they're going to start, a whole new series of Goosebumps. And I'm so excited about it. I really can't wait. I bet you it's coming out next October, just because it's a horror TV show. What better time to start a horror TV show than October? And since October's already not halfway, but getting close to halfway done for this year, it's probably going to come out in 2021, if I had my guess. So, what should be the first episode of this series? And I'm really not sure, so I came up with a list of nominees that I think should be the first Goosebumps episode, but I think I actually came up with a decision on what it should be. Not what I want it to be, but what it should be. So for the Goosebumps episodes, I really think that they should do a book for the first episode that is going to be a mix of weird, goofy, and dark. Because, the Goosebumps books have a whole lot of different sort of books. You have, Welcome to Dead House, which is very, very dark. And then you have My Best Friend is Invisible, which is, the lightest Goosebumps book of all time. I didn't really like that book. And I didn't really like Welcome to Dead House either. It's better than My Best Friend is Invisible. But, I don't know. I just didn't really like those two. But it's a good example of comparing those two. There's so many different kinds of Goosebumps books that for the first episode, you need a good representation of it. So I don't really know about Welcome to Dead House being the first Goosebumps episode or The Haunted Mask. Those two are very popular, but just how dark it would be for, a first Goosebumps episode. It would X out your whole audience who want to see, the goofy horror of Goosebumps. So if you did a episode of having it both horror and, kind of the goofiness that Goosebumps has, then I think you'll have a pretty good project. And it will be a good representation of all the Goosebumps films. You can kind of see the 90s TV series kind of make this mistake for Goosebumps, because, the first episode, they have the Haunted Mask. And that one's really dark for a TV series for kids. And then the next episode is the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Cuckoo Clock of Doom is an awesome episode. But you can see this huge transition. Cuckoo Clock is dark in its own different way. And the Haunted Mask is not half as dark as the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Because this one, the Haunted Mask, is just purely dark. It's just dark to the bone. While you can see in the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, it's not half as dark. I mean, it's got some dark moments, but it's got some really goofy parts in there. Like that scene, just never mind, I'm not gonna spoil it. But you can obviously see this huge transition. And for fans who like the original Haunted Mask episode, who really, really liked it, and then the next episode, the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, it could lose some viewers. I would not go away, even if they had, Welcome to Dead House, and the next one they have is My Best Friend is Invisible, or How I Learned to Fly. I'd still watch it, because, the Goosebumps fans will still watch it no matter what. But people who don't read Goosebumps, might drift away, since they'll be like, I really like the Haunted Mask, but the next up one's just goofy. You need a good introductory to get both people who like goofy stuff and kind of dark stuff and kind of combine it. So I've seen a lot of Goosebumps books that would be perfect for this kind of introductory episode. So any of the Night of the Living Dummy books, Slappy is goofy, and especially the new one that released a couple of days ago. That one is really good. I have a review on my channel if you want to check that out. It is a really, really well done book. And I could see them adapting that into an episode. That'd be really fun. I'd like that a lot. But some other ones is Calling All Creeps, because that's my favorite Goosebumps book. So of course I'd love to see that adapted. But that one's more of a weirder Goosebumps book, so I don't know if that's good introductory to it, but some really good ones that they could do is maybe Stay Out of the Basement. That one's kind of weird and dark. Like the end, that was dark stuff. Also, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Dark book, and then the end is just silly. I love that. And the one I really, really think they should do for a first episode is the horror at Camp Jelly Jam. I'm gonna have the winner after this one, but this one really should be the winner. But since it's a camp book, they probably won't play that when it releases, which is most likely going to be around Halloween. But honestly, if I was working at Sony and I had to make a Goosebumps episode for the first one, I would do the horror at Camp Jelly Jam. It's really scary, actually. It's mysterious and it's goofy. The whole King Jelly Jam part is straight up goofy, but like there's mystery in there. It's really, really fun. I love it. I'm launching into a book review right now, but that would be perfect. That's the perfect episode. But the one I bet you they should do is probably Attack of the Jack-O-Lantern. Since it's gonna probably most likely release during Halloween, then if I were them, I would make one about the Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, because it's a really dark story. There's people disappearing. There's that dream sequence, which is frightening, to say the least. There's the Jack-O-Lanterns, who are mysterious. They're eerie. They shoot flames out of their mouths. I mean, they could really go out on special effects. And that flame that shoots out of the Jack-O-Lantern's mouth, I think they can do a lot with that. Because in the book, I picture this, like, dragon kind of thing. You know, dragons shoot flames out of their mouth. I think of that for the Jack-O-Lanterns. They can just fire flames coming out of their mouth. It's really threatening. But in the episode that released during the 90s, I get it. They probably did not have the budget nor the special effects to do, like, this whole flamethrower shooting out of the Jack-O-Lantern's mouth. But if the modern day could do that for this TV series, then it would make my dreams come true. So really, that's what I think should be the first episode, and what will be is Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, because it takes place during Halloween. It's got that perfect mix, and so that's really what I think it should be. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think it's going to be a Night of the Living Dummy episode? I could bet you that that's probably going to be one of them, or one of the first ones. But tell me what you think in the comment section below. And that's the end of my video. Please subscribe if you like what you see. And that's the end.